Hey y'all, this is Amanda with She's a Mad Gardener, and today I was out at Homegrown Nursery in Farmersville, Texas, and I got a lot of fabulous plants, so I wanted to show you my latest plant haul. As a reminder, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when my latest videos are out. Every time you subscribe, every time you hit the notification bell, and every time you drop me a comment, it helps me bring you guys more videos. Okay, let me start with a few that I got for cut flower purposes. For those of you who are new to my channel, I love cut flowers. I do a lot of cutting gardens. I do a lot of videos arranging flowers. I work in the floral industry, so it's just a natural love for me. Let me start right here. This one is a proven winners variety. This is called Truffula Pink. It goes full to part sun. It's called Govrina. And it is a fabulous flower, and it's even a really great dried flower as well. I have grown purple globe Govrina in my garden, but this will be my first time growing the Truffula, so I'll look forward to that. I picked up 3 of those, and they were $7.95 each, just to kind of give you a little bit of pricing for Farmersville, or for homegrown in Farmersville. 3 of those. Ooh, I was really excited because I found a scented geranium. Okay, scented geranium can be known by 2 names. It's also known as a citronella plant. It smells amazing. It has these really sweet little pink flowers on it. It's fabulous. It is an annual in this area. It grows in sun to part sun. I'm super psyched that I was able to find it. I was able to get it for $10.95. I just think is a great price. I really like the dark coloring in the leaves. Check that out. So pretty. I'm excited. I can't wait to get this one planted up. Okay. I also picked up an entire flat of Coleus. This flat of Coleus cost me $15.95, so that is 18 plants for $15.95, which is a great price. I'll have to pop out the different varieties. I believe this one is called Carnival. And I don't remember the name of this one, but I'll put it up on the screen. And this one, I'll pop that up on the screen too for you. Okay, and I have a project coming up soon with these where I'm going to be underplanting my Ruby Falls Redbud, and I'll underplant with all of these because they'll get shade. It'll be beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys that one. Okay. Also, another project I'm working on for the front porch is a shade container. And so I got all varieties of caladiums, and caladiums do really well in the shade. It's a foliage plant, but it has really great impact with the color. You can see the leaves. They're kind of like heart shaped. Beautiful. So I had this dark red tone. I chose this one, which is a variegated white and green. I also chose this one, which has like a little bit of pink to it, so pink, red, and green. And then I chose this one, which is green with a little bit of red variegation. Okay, you're gonna hear a little bit of volleyball in the background. Our neighbors are out practicing. Okay, so I'm super excited. I'll be having a project showing you guys what all is involved with the caladiums. Okay, and another project I'm working on is a container for my front porch. It's going to be sitting right in this area over here. It's going to be matching my front porch decor that I'm going to be doing for the summer, which is red, white, and blue. I typically do that every summer just because I covers from Memorial Day to 4th of July to Labor Day. So it gets me through the whole summertime, which I love. And so I was working off a red, white, and blue tones. So this one is I never say it right, moss rose, but it's also called a portulaca, I'm not sure. I'll drop the name up there for you guys. So I got a couple of those for my container. I also got some red verbena. How pretty is that? I also got some red sun patience. So these do really well in the sun. And I got a little bit of creeping Jenny to tuck in there, which I had a couple of friends tell me I needed to use this. I haven't used it before. They said I'm gonna love it. It has like a really kind of like draping nature to it. So I'm super excited to see what it does in a container. Okay, and then finally for this plant haul, I also got some cacti. And for the, I haven't really talked about cacti very much on this YouTube channel, but I do have a collection. I don't have like a massive collection. Basically, the idea is that I love really sweet kind of vintage terracotta pots and that type of thing, and I need something to go with them. And where I store them is not in like a prominent area, and I want it to be something that's just easy for me to care for, that I don't really have to pay all that much attention to. So I began filling them with a cacti, and so I have a wide variety. So I pick them up as I see them, and like this one right here, look at that little guy. $4.95 for that little guy. Super sweet. So I'll be excited to plant this little guy up. And then I got this one, and I don't know any of the varieties on these. So if you know, make sure you pop it down in the comments for me. This guy I thought was great. And these are $6.95 for this cacti. And going back to like the verbena and stuff, these are $3.95. This size, which I guess is like a quart, maybe a half quart. I'm not sure. I'm not very good at guessing the sizes of the containers. Also picked up this cacti, and it is $6.95. Boom. And then right as I was leaving, this guy caught my eye. Look at that guy. For real. I'll have to do a video and show you guys all my cacti collection and how I pot up the cacti and that type of thing. Super excited. Okay, so if I had to say one favorite plant to, also to go in that red, white container, I also got some of this Mexican feathergrass. But I think this was $8.95. The reason I bought this one is because look at this, like distinctly in here. There's 3 plants in here. You see it? So 1, 2, and 3, which I was like, so I'm gonna pull it apart and make 3 separate plants. If you haven't done that, I mean, I am a gardener on a budget. And so if you're one of those gardeners like me, and every time you're at the nursery, you're like looking, you're like, does that pot have 2 plants in it? Because if so, that's buy one, get one free. Yeah, buy one, get one. BOGO. All right, so that's buy one, get one free. And so what I'll end up doing is dividing this up into multiple little plants and utilize it in that same container with like the verbena. That could be fun. I can't wait to show you guys that, show you what it looks like. Okay, my favorite plant I got is definitely the scented geranium. Now, one of my favorite YouTube gardeners, Linda Vader, she has scented geraniums all over her property, and she says she has a little bit of trouble finding them, and she just lets them grow super wonky and crazy, and they look fabulous in her space. And as a nod to Linda, my goal is going to be able to plant this in a repurposed pot or container, all right? She has a lot of beautiful containers, and she even has a beautiful line coming out that she is going to be selling, I think on HSN. Could be wrong. I'll have to drop that on the screen down there. But one of the things she is known for is thrifting for her garden, which I'm there for that, you guys. I love finding stuff on the side of the road. I love finding stuff at thrift stores. I love repurposing things, and she's just like a genius at that. So my goal for this particular plant is to find a fabulous, unusual, repurposed container to plant it in as my little ode to Linda Vader. So you'll have to go check out her channel. I'll drop that down here too for you guys. She's fun. She's not like uptight about her garden. Like, she likes things to just kind of ebb and flow, and she's flexible, and she moves things around, and she styles stuff beautifully, and going into her garden is like a destination. Like, I would think that one of the best things about her is she does one of these tours where she carries a drink around when she's touring her garden. I'm like, yes. It might just be a lemonade or tea, but it might be a glass of wine or whatever. And I think that's fabulous. And that's the feel that you kind of get at her garden. Like you're walking around and it feels like I need a drink because it's that relaxing and that comfortable and that inviting. Okay, so that's everything that I got from Homegrown in Farmersville. So basically, I love to go there. First of all, it's not usually very crowded on off days. If I go on the weekend, it's a hot mess. There's just people everywhere. But also they have a wide variety of plants. Like I can go and I can find a pretty good selection. This is proven winners. A pretty good selection of proven winners, which I think is amazing because I can't even find that good of a selection like at Home Depot or Lowe's or anything like that for proven winners. So yeah, a really great selection of proven winners. I think that their flats of flowers, they're always really great prices. So anywhere from $15.95 to $18.95 per flat, which I think is wonderful. They're always in really healthy, really great shape, which is, I think is fun. Then they just have a wide variety. Like I bought, you know, these are all smaller. You can buy big, large containers filled with annuals and that type of thing. And you can utilize those on your porch, especially if you're the type of gardener who doesn't want to like spend a lot of time on things. So you can just buy these larger pots and then you can just go ahead and place them around your porch or your backyard or anything along those lines. And it makes it easy. And a lot of those containers are $20, like $19.95. So it's like a good, like, I don't know, 3-gallon plastic terracotta pot, and they're just filled with flowers, filled with annuals, filled with Coleus. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. So definitely a great place to go for that. Plus, they also have an incredible selection of herbs, an incredible selection of vegetable starts, which is wonderful. They have lots of shrubs. They do have a selection of trees. However, it's not this like massive selection of trees. In my area, if I'm looking for a tree, I'll typically go to Covington's because I'll get a whole lot more choices. And I actually think a better quality of tree as well. So I don't go to Homegrown for trees. They have rosebush. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. They have tons of stuff. So if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, it is definitely worth the trip. I would definitely bring a large vehicle to take home all those awesome finds you're gonna do. I'm always really happy with the prices. I also shop at Covington's, which is local to my area. They do have a wider variety of plants. However, I have found them to be about 20% more expensive than what I am paying at Homegrown in Farmersville. That might just be a location thing. I don't know. But anyway, Farmersville, Homegrown, always worth the trip. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing today's plant haul, and make sure you keep an eye out for these plants in some of my future videos coming up this next week. Can't wait to show you guys my summer makeover on my porch. That is coming out on Tuesday of next week, right at the day after Memorial Day. It's gonna be red, white, and blue everywhere, yay! It's actually one of my favorite ways to decorate the porch, and I look forward to it every year. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.